I just feel like I'm in a dream.
Riding shotgun as her son drives her around their property.
We have so much fun.
Gwen Stefani's son Zuma makes his country music debut. And you could say the apple didn't fall far from the tree.
I just want my kids to have just the most great memories that we could ever make together.
It all went down at his stepdad Blake Shelton's bar, Ole Red. The country crooner first taking the stage himself, his wifey Gwen proudly watching from the crowd.
When do I like myself the most? And it was right when Blake started loving me. And I wanted to write a song about that because when you actually feel love for the first time, they reflect you. You can see yourself in them. And like, I wanted to write a song about that. So this record is kind of just like a diary of those kinds of little thoughts that I had through feeling love for the first time.
How the kids are coping with Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton breakup. People want to know one thing: how are the three boys doing, and what does their day-to-day look like when the adults they love are no longer together in the same way? That's the focus. Not rumors, not finger-pointing, just the practical reality of how kids adjust when a relationship changes and the family has to learn a new routine. We're talking about the shocking, heartbreaking, and frankly completely unexpected news of Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton calling it quits. Now, I know what you're thinking. Gwen and Blake? No way, they were the epitome of a modern fairy tale romance. And honestly, I'm right there with you. For years, we've watched this unlikely couple blossom. A rock queen and a country king finding love after heartbreak. Their bond seemed unbreakable, built on mutual respect, shared passions, and an undeniable chemistry that practically jumped off our screens every time they were together. But beyond the glitz and glamour, beyond the chart-topping hits and sold-out tours, there was something even more significant at play here: a family. Gwen has 3 incredible boys from her previous marriage to Gavin Rossdale, Kingston, Zuma, and Apollo. And Blake, despite not having biological children of his own, stepped into that stepfather role with such grace, such genuine affection, that he quickly became a beloved figure in their lives. We saw the photos, the interviews, the heartwarming anecdotes, Blake teaching them to fish, taking them on adventures at his ranch, celebrating their milestones. He wasn't just Gwen's partner, he was a significant part of these boys' world. And that, my friends, is where our focus truly lies today. Because while the headlines scream about conscious uncoupling and irreconcilable differences, the real story unfolds behind closed doors, in the quiet moments where young hearts grapple with a reality they never anticipated. How are Kingston, Zuma, and Apollo coping with this monumental shift in their lives? How do children, especially those who have already experienced one parental split, navigate the emotional landscape of another? Let's be honest, any breakup is tough. For adults, it's a whirlwind of emotions, legalities, and trying to figure out what comes next. But for kids, it's often a seismic event that can shake their sense of security, stability, and even their identity, especially when one of the adults involved has been a significant, loving presence in their daily lives, like Blake was for Gwen's boys. We're talking about an emotional roller coaster. Kids might experience sadness, confusion, anger, and even guilt. They might wonder if it's somehow their fault, even when rationally they know it's not. There's often a profound fear of losing connection with the parent who is moving out, or in this case, the beloved stepfather who has been such a consistent figure. And let's not forget the potential for loyalty conflicts, where kids might feel torn between their biological parents and their step-parents. Even subconsciously, the desire for reassurance and stability becomes paramount.
All the time, what's the greatest thing that has happened for you since you've been on The Voice?
I am the king of The Voice!
It's hard to resist Gwen Stefani.
I'll let you have him.
Did you really? You did?
Yes.
No, he didn't. Don't you let him manipulate that.
You know,
This brings it to a whole new level.
I love it when she's here. She brings a very complicated element of competition for me in particular, but I love that. I love the challenge.
You have your 3rd-year wedding anniversary. Congratulations to you on that. That is so beautiful.
The pictures are so cute you're putting on there.
I can understand how you guys feel. It's the worst possible feeling. It's confusion, it's anger, it's just an overall brokenness.
Now, of course, the rumor mill has been churning non-stop since the news broke. We've heard everything from demanding schedules to different priorities. But for the sake of the children, we're going to put that aside for a moment. What we do know, based on reports from sources close to the family, is that both Gwen and Blake are prioritizing the boys' well-being above all else. And honestly, that's exactly what we'd expect from two loving and responsible parents. We're hearing that Gwen is being incredibly communicative with the boys, explaining the situation in an age-appropriate way and reassuring them of both her and Blake's unwavering love. It's crucial for children to understand that while relationships between adults can change, the love they receive from their parents doesn't. And importantly, it seems that Blake is also committed to maintaining a relationship with the boys. We've seen glimpses of him still spending time with them, which speaks volumes about the genuine bond they share. This kind of mature, co-parenting approach, even after a romantic split, is absolutely vital for the emotional health of the children involved.
It is the great day of corn. Woo! Corn in the truck, corn in the field.
So like anxious about writing and insecure, and I have writer's block and all these things. And she said, "What you waiting for, Gwen Stefani?" And then I came in the next day and she had this like crazy song, and that's how that song was born. What is Gwen Stefani's phone number?
It shows them that even though the family structure is changing, the love and care remain constant. It's also incredibly important for children in these situations to have strong support systems. That includes their parents, of course, but also extended family, teachers, and even professional counselors if needed. Sometimes having a neutral third party to talk to can help kids process their emotions and articulate feelings they might not feel comfortable sharing with their parents directly. And given their celebrity status, it's highly likely that Gwen and Blake have access to the best resources available to ensure their boys receive all the support they need. Moving forward, it's about building new foundations. It won't be easy, and there will undoubtedly be bumps along the road. But with open communication, consistent reassurance, and a continued commitment from both Gwen and Blake to put their children first, these boys will navigate this transition. They'll learn that love comes in many forms, and that even when things change, family remains. It might look a little different now, but the core of their loving family unit will endure. This story reminds us that behind every celebrity headline, there are real people with real feelings, and none more vulnerable than children. We send our heartfelt thoughts to Kingston, Zuma, and Apollo during this challenging time, and we commend Gwen and Blake for their apparent commitment to ensuring their well-being. What are your thoughts on how celebrity children cope with high-profile splits? Have you seen other examples of positive co-parenting? Let us know in the comments below, and remember to like this video, subscribe to Celebrity Scoop for more insightful content, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, stay kind, and we'll see you soon.
Gwen Stefani's son Zuma makes his country music debut. And you could say the apple didn't fall far from the tree.
I just want my kids to have just the most great memories that we could ever make together.
It all went down at